Hey everyone, what's up? Joshua here with Alternative Brewing. Today we're going to be checking out the Flair Royal hand grinder. Now the Flair Royal is a high quality built hand grinder designed for the precision and accuracy of espresso brewing. Notably pairing ideally alongside Flair's range of manual espresso makers, it is capable of grinding for any brew method. With a full metal body and burr construction and fantastic power transfer through the long dipped crank handle, it makes quick work to grind through a whole dose of coffee. And if you're interested in checking out the Flair Royal or the rest of Flair's manual espresso maker range, you can by following this link up above. But stay with me now as we check out the full list of impressive features with the Flair Royal. The Royal hand grinder weighs 713 grams with a grinding capacity of 40 grams. Looking over the construction of the Flair Royal, the plastic parts consist of a pommel, a grinder lid to stop popcorning, that grind adjustment mechanism, and the outer shell of the catch cup, whilst the crank handle, the interior body of the grinder, including the burrs and the catch cup, are all made from steel. There's also the addition of a silicone grip around the top of the body that helps with holding the grinder throughout the action, as well as the most recent version to the Flair Royal consists of the additional thumb stop that juts just outside the top of the grinder for extra stability. To change the grind on the Flair Royal, it uses a lift, turn, and lock adjustment mechanism located at the top of the grinder. It's a stepped adjustment, but if you consider there's about 72 individual steps just in the espresso range, with 24 steps to each full rotation of the dial, each increment equals 0.2 millimeter burr movement. Well, this broad spectrum of grind size changes really acts more like a stepless grinder, while still having that repeatability and the reliability of no slip settings that you enjoy from a stepped grinder, making it even easier to dial in a great espresso of the morning. Now you'll be able to adjust the Royal back to the 0 point quite easily, or simply calibrate the adjustment sight so it reads 0 every time you change the grind, as fine as it will go. Taking a look at the grinder burrs, these are a very reliable and large 47mm Etzinger conical burrs. The identifiable geometry to them produce a very consistent grind size, and it's that consistency and the precision in the grind that is a critical and important factor to the taste of your coffee. And with the Royal's precision engineered full metal body, with that dual top and bottom ball bearings in the drive system, ensure stable grinding even at those really fine grind settings. Now, as mentioned before, the Flair Royal will grind for any brew method and will happily grind for espresso, whether it's fully automatic or manual levers, stovetop mocha pots, AeroPresses and Delta coffee press, along with pour overs like the V60 and Chemex, to French press and cold brewing. Loading beans into the grinder is fairly easy to avoid any bounce out. The grinding action is also superbly smooth. It's a very comfortable grinder to hold regardless of the grind settings. Taking into account that long handle with the easy to grip pommel, the silicone grip, and the overall tapered shape of the Flair Royal, well, I'd be pretty close to saying it's one of the most comfortable hand grinders I've had to use to achieve an espresso grind quality from. The grind's catch cup slips on and off to the body of the grinder quite easily, and the diameter to the catch cup is that perfect fit to be cleanly transferring grounds into the portafilter of a Flair espresso maker. Now, the Flair Royal is also really well equipped for travel. Although being a little on the heavier side, it comes with its very own roll bag for safe storage. This also includes a cleaning brush and a hex key to be used in order to remove those inner burrs for a more detailed clean of the Flair Royal every so often to maintain and also remove any retention or static, though I didn't find this to be a major issue at all. And that's the Flair Royal hand grinder for you. Perhaps a little underestimated or perhaps overlooked in comparison with other great grinders due to Flair's more notable products in their espresso maker range. I think Flair have done a fantastic job with a really well-made, engineered grinder that grinds for any brew method, is extremely comfortable to hold and use. So if you have any questions on the Flair Royal, throw them in the comment section down below and we'll get straight back to you. Don't forget to hit that little bell icon on your screen, and then that way you stay notified when we bring out new videos just like this every week. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.